What's up guys, I'm here with another video. Welcome to episode 49 of Let's Build a City. Today we're building a burger shop. So yeah. Let's build a city. Today we're building a burger shop. So yeah. Let's build a burger shop.
Hey, what's up YouTube?
Hello Foxy, the robot Roblox custom sus. Welcome to live stream.
Burger shop. It kind of feels weird calling this place a burger shop. It doesn't sound right, but I didn't quite know what else to call it. It's basically just an
It's me again.
Okay.
Cool.
That you might typically find on a high street, and it's a great place when you just want a nice, cheap, easy burger. Feel free to leave a comment and tell me what you'd call this place. I genuinely don't know what I should title this. Anyway, let's get started. This is the amount of space required to make your build. An 11 by 13 block area, as represented by the white concrete grid on the ground floor. We always recommend making if you are planning out your world. Here are all of the materials that we will...
Alright, let's grab the materials. So, we need spruce planks, birch planks, polished diorite, spruce doors, spruce stairs, red wall, white wall.
Using throughout the build, please make sure that you have access to all those materials and enough of them as well. Step 1, come all the way over to the front left hand corner of your grid if you've made it. Then count backwards 1, 2, 3. On top of this block, place a spruce plank and then extend it to the right by 7.
7. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Destroy 2 rows in the ground going right and replace those with polished diorite or your flooring of choice. I like polished diorite, sort of. Then, right of the diorite, place another spruce plank and extend that plank backwards by... The answer is 9.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then extend across, and then join forwards to the front of the build. Whilst the build is nice and open, we have pretty much a square-ish rectangle. We're going to dig out the entire floor and replace it using the diorite. This is a good opportunity for you to figure out whether you like diorite or not. It's not for everybody, but this build in particular just screams diorite to me. So it's up to you whether you want to use it or not. I, as I mentioned, sort of like it. So, I don't completely like it, but you know, you can't just use the same floors all the time. So we're going with diorite on this occasion, and I think it kind of fits the vibe of the place. There we go. So, the entrance is where we already have a gap in our wall here, so I'm just going to use some spruce doors to fill that gap. The build has a few windows, and I'd like to make those before tackling the walls. So, window number 1, if we start on the front left corner of the build, and we place birch planks on the left and right side, we want 2 rows of 2 on the left and right sides here. And then if we place light blue glass pane in between, and and then add another row on top. That is door number 1. Or should I say window number 1. Technically windows are doors if you're brave enough. Then we want to place a glass block above the doors, like this, so just directly above the doors. And then on the left and right sides of the build, we actually want to have the same window setup. We want to have on the front part of the build 1, 2, 3 birch planks, and then a row of 2 glass pane, and it's going to be a row of 2x2 like this. And we want to have the same thing on the opposite side, so you can almost see directly through the build. Once that has been accomplished, easy peasy, we want to make sure that we have 3 rows of birch planks on top of and in between and around the frame of the build. So directly on top of the spruce that we already have, we want to have the birch planks. So just on top of all the spruce, 3 rows of birch, in, on, round, about, you guys get the idea. And this will be most of the wall. We've just got one more layer of the wall to do after this, so perfect. That's looking pretty good. The next part of this is going to be to place spruce planks on top of each one of the 4 corners of your burger place. With upside down spruce wood stair, you place spruce planks on top of each one of the 4 corners of your burger place. With upside down spruce wood stair, in between, just like this. So it just adds a little bit of intrigue to the roof area. It's just a little bit more interesting than just your standard old spruce planks. And then we have to fill the roof in. The roof, you guys are going to it's going to be polished diorite. That's right. So we're going to make the roof polished diorite, same as the floor, because why not? Diorite is nothing but versatile. It can be a floor, it can be a ceiling, it can be a dirty looking block. You know, it's whatever you want it to be. So that's what we want to have so far. So the next part of this is we have a little bit of a canopy's a strong word. It's kind of just like a little bit of...
Hello, Killer Kid Knight. Welcome to live stream.
I guess it is technically a canopy.
Hi.
Anyway,
hello, Foxy the Robot. Roblox Custom Sass.
Birch. We want to go from left to right, place alternating blocks of red and white wool, like this. Now, we're going to swap out our blocks and we're going to grab string red carpet, white carpet, yellow terracotta, brown concrete, yellow concrete birch, buttons, red banners, lime banners. And first of all, we're simply going to place string actually that is going to be incorrect because that will be too high. So we're going to place birch string in front of and below. This is tricky because I don't know whether I'm simply going or there we go, or whether I just can't see it, but it's very hard to place string, or there we go, or whether I just can't see it, but it's very hard to place string and know where it is. without this handy little box appearing as we hover over it. Anyway, the point is that we want the string to be placed underneath and in front of the previous layers of the wall, and that will further extend out our canopy, and it just looks a little bit better. Add some colour to the build as well, which is very important. So, the next thing that we're going to do, my favourite, we're going to be sticking a giant burger on top of our burger plates. And it begins with the middle of the store. So, basically, if you find the middle of the front of the build, it's not that hard. Like, if you find this die right here, if you try and find the center die right, it'll have 4 die rights on the left and it will have 4 die rights on the right, meaning you can count in and find the 5th die right, and there's your middle. You want to place a yellow terracotta there. Extend it left and right. You then want to place 2 diagonally placed yellow terracottas extending backwards on both sides. Extend back by 1, 2, and 1, 2, and then place 2 more inwards.
At WP Engine, we power your freedom to create online.
Extending yellow terracottas, joining them together in the middle. You're making a circle is what we're getting at. And then we want to have a layer of brown concrete above and inside of the circle. So, just kind of filling the shape that is left, we want to have a nice, mainly beef patty above and inside of the bun. And then we're going to apply a layer of yellow concrete. This is going to sort of look like cheese, like this. And then let's just stick yellow terracotta on top, because it will just be a little bit easier, although a little bit of a waste of blocks, because this layer of yellow terracotta that we've just placed wants to extend out on top, because it will just be a little bit easier, although a little bit of a waste of blocks, because this layer of yellow terracotta that we've just placed wants to extend outward and basically mirror what we have just down below. So this is going to be the other half of the bun, like this. Perfect. Have you guys ever made yourself a burger, by the way, or a couple of burgers, and you've like separated the buns? And have you ever accidentally put like 2 tops of buns together or 2 bottoms of buns together? I have. The 2 tops of buns isn't great, but if you accidentally put the 2 bottom of the buns together, it's actually pretty good. Give it a try. Horrible waste of breath. But anyway, we're going to now apply. So we're going to just raise up the middle of the top of the bun here. And essentially what we're doing is, you know the shape that we placed on top of that? It's essentially the same shape as like the yellow concrete and also the brown concrete. And my idea is to place birch buttons on top of the terracotta, preferably all facing the same way. I'm pretty sure it is possible, right? Oh, never mind, they all do place the same. I don't know why in my head I thought that you could place them another way. Crazy town. I genuinely did think you could place them another way. Huh. Well, I'm losing my mind. So that is your burger. I did think you could place them another way. Huh. Well, I'm losing my mind. So that is your burger, almost complete. But you see, we can add a little bit more detail to it. So if you go around the sides of it, if you want to add lettuce to your burger, then you can. And you can add like, in the form of like lime banners and like red banners and stuff, like you can make it look as though that there's ketchup on it. You can make it look as though that there's lettuce. You can like red banners and stuff, like you can make it look as though that there's ketchup on it. You can make it look as though that there's lettuce. You could even add additional cheese if you want to. You could add again some more sauce in the form of the carpets, and this brings us on to the next part. If we grab yellow carpet, lime carpet, loom, smooth, just good old smooth stone and light grey concrete, well, we can have more cheese, we can have some lettuce. I mean, you guys get the idea. Maybe it makes more sense to have that, but you know, I guess it kind of like depends on how if you like the look of it or not. At a certain point, I think that adding too much stuff to it does look a little bit weird, but I don't know. Yeah, that looks a little bit. I don't quite like that, but you know, customize the burger until you're happy with it. Keep messing about with all of the banners and the carpets. Eventually, you'll have something that you actually quite like. Anyway, we can get rid of the yellow carpet and the lime carpet now. This only functions to mess with the burger, and we're going to grab red banners. So we do have a sign to make, and it's simply going to say burgers. So if we throw down a loom and some red banners, or place a red banner in the loom, I shouldn't have got out all of these other materials, to be quite honest with you. Let's put some white dye in there, and then let's put all of these back in. So the first letter that we're going to make is B, which is
Hold on, guys, my dad's calling me. Hello? Hi, I'm on live. I'm live. I'm doing a live stream right now. What are you doing? Why are you ringing me?
Way home from work.
Okay. So.
Do you want to pop to Bunnings with me later?
What?
Do you want to pop to Bunnings with me later?
Why?
So I've got to go and get a key cut and buy some cleaning spray.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, we'll go after dinner.
Okay. Well, I'll let you get on because I gotta do what I'm on live right now. So.
Yeah, right. Talk to you in a bit, then, mate.
Talk to you a bit. Sorry, guys, about that. My dad just ringed me. So, yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to Bunnings with them later. If you live in Australia, you may know what Bunnings is. It's a actual like what? Oh, it's a wear shop. Well, it's actually a warehouse where you get like tools and stuff. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
It's a vertical row of white on the left, on the right, and then a horizontal row of white, top, bottom, middle. Next would be U. So that is vertical row on the right, vertical row on the left, horizontal across the bottom. Next would be R, which is a vertical row on the left, horizontal on the top. My bad. No. Horizontal on the top. And then a diagonal row, top left corner to bottom right corner. Next would be G. So G is going to be... Guys, I may or may not have accidentally messed up the G banner. So we're going to place a graduate red banner in there with white dye. And to start off G, you need a vertical row of white on the right. Grab that, put that in, throw the white dye out, and down. So on the left here, one to bottom right corner. And then that allows us to, on top of our sign, starting, I do believe it's 2 rows inwards. Let me get this correct. 2 rows inwards, so on the left here, 1 and 2. So B, U, R, G, E, Burgers, and it kind of just pulls everything.
Burgered.
I think
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just
it's a
gonna
nice
do
turning
this.
point for the build.
Ah,
So
burgers.
let's get involved with this and let's see what we can do with the materials left, because we are sort of we're kind of, you know, we're running out of uses for these things. So we need smooth stone, light grey concrete. We'll be needing black concrete and a little bit of red carpet, and then that will mostly be it.
I have to grab out the loom because I know that we're gonna make another banner, the burger banner. So chop that down. Get rid of the loom.
We'll have to grab some new stuff. So, out in front of the burger place, the burger shop, I don't quite know. Oh no. Oh, but luckily I have red carpet. Perfect. So yeah, you've got to be very careful with this street. I wish carpet could fly. If only this was allowed. So we're going to place smooth stone in front of the burger place, like this. There we go. That will just connect to the street, or at least my street.
I'm going to just place leaves all the way around. There we go. I already have leaves there, so leaves all the way around. Just a little border. Perfect. There we go.
Use smooth stone for my street. Oh, we also need spruce trap doors too. So there's going to be a sign, by the way. There's going to be a sign, and it's going to be placed right here.
I accidentally got rid of the bones. Silly me.
So it's going to be black concrete right at the bottom side of this window, and we're going to have spruce trap doors on the ground leading up to the top of the sign here, the black concrete. We'll have a spruce trap door on the left, and then I want to have a spruce trap door on top of this. Now, I think I can just place it, yeah, because there isn't a string there. And then later on this will connect to a seat, and we'll have to make a new banner for this. So now that we've done that, we're just going to head inside rather quickly, and we're going to apply some more details. So, right of this window here, we're going to place a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 light grey concrete. We may even make it 8. Shall we make it 8?
Tim's tasty plant-based meat.
For every tasteteria.
Let's make it 8 so that it comes almost all the way up to the wall. Let's place some red carpet in front of this. Perfect. And then...
Okay. Oh, silly me. The window. Silly me. The window. Okay, I thought it was not in line, but it's now in line, so... Silly me. I honestly
it comes almost all the way up to the wall. Let's place some red carpet in front of this. Perfect. And then if we come to the back here, we want to leave a gap of 2, and then place a row of 1, 2, 3, 4 light grey concrete. And then up above this, we're going to leave a gap of 1, and we're going to have... we'll leave a gap of 1, and then starting from the right side, 2 rows of 3 black concrete. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that we've actually hit the point where we've kind of exhausted all of these materials. And not in the usual sort of way where, you know, we're going to need some of them again. I think that we've actually kind of used them all, and I'm not sure that we'll be seeing any of them ever again. So, let me grab everything that we need to finish off the build, and then we can put an end to this. Okay, I think I've figured it out. So, we're going to be starting off with red banner.
Okay, a red banner. A red banner.
A green diagram. And orange diagram.
red. Red, 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 red. Need quartz for this.
No bricks. Then smooth quartz, like red candles, yellow candles, and flower pots. So, first of all, we have another banner to make. I know, by the way, I did say that we would be potatoes. I just think we'd be using an orange banner, but it turns out it's going to be red, okay? We could have also used green, but anyway. For our red banner in the loom with some green dye, we want to make the lower half of the banner green. Or it might make more sense for it. Now, we'll make the lower half of the banner green. We'll stick to the plan. Throw some orange dye in there and make the upper half of the banner orange and the lower, not the lower, by the way. You want to make the top third and the lower third orange, not the half. So, finally, grab brown dye and place a row of brown dye straight through the middle. Now, this is, in my opinion, the most burgery-ish looking banner that I can make. People probably were able to make a more burgery looking banner than this. The only thing is that I do consider that maybe the green should be on top of the lettuce, but I suppose you can kind of put lettuce anywhere. Although I would prefer my sauce on top. Feel free to change that around as you see fit. But now that we've done that, we're going to place red netherbrick stairs to the left of the sign that we made earlier. In front of this, we want to have 2 rows of smooth walls slabs with red netherbrick stairs on the opposite side. I'm realising that we're going to run into an issue with these silly candles in a second. I want to have on this table red candles and yellow candles. This isn't usually an issue in Java.
Oh, sorry, candles. Oh.
But we need a solid block on bedrock.
Floating candles.
Candles, and there we go. Red candle, yellow candle, kind of looks like saucers. So we're also going to chuck a flower pot on there. Going to grab item frame, green concrete, birch pressure plate, throw that burger banner away.
I'm just going to remove the burger banner. I have the option to get it. Anyway. Sorry.
And then grab no trapdoor. So on the table, it's just nice and mixed. We have saucers, flower pot, and an item frame. And I just think it looks quite nice outside of here. I'm quite happy with how it looks. Simple, yet kind of like really illustrates what goes on here. So the next thing that we're going to do is come inside. And we're going to make a couple more tables in the same sort of fashion. So in the corner, a couple of stairs, and then we'll have just 1 row of smooth quartz slabs. Stairs on the opposite side, separate using a green concrete, and then stairs, 2 quartz slabs, and then stairs on the opposite side. Now, depending upon what you kind of like want on these tables, whether you want saucers and stuff, we probably do, so it'd be better for us to quickly
remove, green.
to put like, maybe like a red candle here, yellow candle here, destroy underneath, and then place a slab. It's so annoying that we have to use this workaround.
Ha. 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 You're floating.
Hopefully that'll get
Worked.
But candles, and then on one table, say put a flower pot, and on the other table put an item frame. Birch pressure plate on top of the green concrete, and an oak trapdoor flip down. Kind of looks like a bin. So now that we've done that, I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out. By the way, I'm going to put a couple of flower pots just back here on top of this counter space. And I'm going to grab, what am I going to grab here? So, quartz stairs, weighted pressure plate.
Smooth quartz stairs.
End rod.
End rod. Iron trapdoor.
Trapdoor, chests. And we're just going to place a ceiling light. And the ceiling light is, well, this build doesn't really have a middle exactly. It does, but it's 2 blocks, I do believe. So it's like the row where the counter is and then the red carpet in front. So I'm going to opt for putting the light here where the red carpet. Well, exactly it does, but it's 2 blocks, I do believe. So it's like the row where the counter is and then the red carpet in front. So I'm going to opt for putting the light here where the red carpet is. And I think that basically what I'm going to have is an end rod, 2 rows inwards on either side, with then iron trapdoors underneath, just to look kind of like that. I don't know how to describe it, but with that kind of like tube lighting sort of. An alternate to this is to place like levers where the end rods are and then connect them together using end rods. But I kind of like this for some reason. The counter space, quite simply, just going to be a couple of smooth quartz stairs with some pressure plates on the sides. Maybe I'll place that here, kind of like in this configuration, or maybe here, so there's a little bit of space on the sides. I quite like that. In the corner here, the back right corner, the sides, maybe I'll place that here, kind of like in this configuration, or maybe here, so there's a little bit of space on the sides. I quite like that. In the corner here, the back right corner, 1, 2, 3 chests stacked up in the corner, and then we're going to grab iron bars, painting. Detector rail, polished andesite stairs. So next to the chests, 2 rows of 3 block of iron with an iron bar in the middle. Kind of just looks like a good old simple fridge. Then brewing stand next to the parts. Then in this corner here, a couple of blast furnaces, detector rails on top, leave a gap of 1, iron bars, andesite stairs above. There we go. Now, all we're going to do is, what I want to have is just a load of 1x1s. I don't know what I'm looking for. Just a load of 1x1s that vaguely look like food. Now, these are the most foody looking ones. I might just leave that. Something like this. It's just nice and colourful, and it's instead of having to use banners all the time. I mean, alternatively, if one wanted to, you could.
I got the option.
Grab this banner here, and we could place a banner on the side as well. You know, if you wanted to, I mean, it's up to you, and you could hang it in a couple more places. If you're not happy with the lighting situation, feel free to add a lantern or 2 about the place. If you did feel as though it was a little bit dark, you could hang it in a couple more places. If you're not happy with the lighting situation, feel free to add a lantern or 2 about the place if you did feel as though it was a little bit dark. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm quite happy with this. We've sort of done, let me clean up and then we'll take a look at this one. So this is what your build should look like once it has been 100% fully completed.
We have made a burger shop. I'm pretty happy with how this actually looks. Yeah, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed making. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video of me building a burger shop. I don't know what I would call this place, so I'm just going to call it Burger Shop. If you do, guys, enjoy this video, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video from me, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a lovely day, guys. Peace out.